Welcome to episode 2 of Tale of Setsuna, The Theories. Today, we're going to be discussing Dante and Kiyomi's sudden disappearance and how they return. Last time, we found out that Setsuna is the daughter of Dante and Kiyomi Tokiyama, but she has yet to recall who they actually are. Dante returns to the sacred realm to challenge Iono, but Princess Ione, seeing Dante in danger, uses her sword of sealing to transfer Dante into another realm, until the time was right to face the Beast King again. Meanwhile, Kiyomi meets with Queen Ruby, but wasn't able to help Dante in battle due to pregnancy. Unfortunately, Princess Ione tells Queen Ruby about Iono and Dante, and how she resorted to sealing Dante inside her sword. To protect Kiyomi and her unborn child, Queen Ruby requested that Elder Fu take them to the southern lands, Ryoko travel to the east, Leah travel to the west, and she stay in the northern lands. Queen Ruby, with her last bit of strength, faces off against the Beast King, but in the end, she fails to defeat him, and Iono and the Miroka clan took refuge in the northern lands and ruled the kingdom for 15 long years. Who is Iono Miroka? Iono Miroka is the emperor of the ancient Miroka clan, and the story's antagonist. Over 5,000 years ago, the clan waged war against the Sacred Realm Kingdom, but was sealed away by the Yozagi branch family. If you're familiar with the Sword of Ryota series, the Miroka clan is also mentioned as well. How does the story of Tale of Setsuna and Sword of Ryota tie together, you ask? Well, in Dante Hinton the Movie 1, Dante was given a sword called Kazuo. In the story, Dante was told that the sword belonged to a great warrior, but the owner's name was never mentioned at all. In Sword of Ryota, the sword of Kazuo's owner is actually Shido Takashiya, Jin Takashiya's older half-demon brother. In Sword of Ryota 3, the story begins with the Miroka clan performing a ritual to resurrect a long-deceased member. The member performing the ritual isn't Iono. The person's name is Shima. Azuma Miroka is the antagonist of Sword of Ryota 3, as the story focuses on the Miroka clan and how they were sealed by the Sword of Ryota. Is it possible that the Yozagi family know about the Sword of Ryota or used it? It may be what Queen Ruby was planning before her fight against her brother and the resurrected Beast King. In Sword of Ryota 3, Azuma wishes to kill the sons of Mitsurugi Takashiya after he killed a member of the Miroka clan, who happens to be Shido's mother. In Sword of Ryota 1, Shido told Gin that he wanted to claim Ryota as his own after hearing his father was killed by an old archenemy. Shido was working with his father's killer, until the time was right to slay him with the Sword of Ryota. What will happen next? Not sure as of yet, but the answers will be revealed in Sword of Ryota 3. Back to the story of Tale of Setsuna. I believe Iono, after being resurrected, wants to fully take over the sacred realm like he intended. According to the story, he does for 15 years. How was he resurrected, you ask? Simple. Do you remember Kaguya in Dante Hinton the Movie 7? If you're familiar with the DHTM series, in Dante Hinton the Movie 7, after Tora killed his father King Forest, he made a deal with an evil sorcerer named Carnley to gain more power to defeat Midnight Salazar. During that time, the two worlds merging, Kaguya and a swarm of creatures escaped the underworld and spread chaos in the world. Her objective was to resurrect the Miroka clan. Kaguya is Iono Miroka's oldest daughter and Princess Ione's sister. During the Tournament of Worlds, Kaguya faced off against Christina and her extermination team. After the battle, she used her powers to possess an unconscious Kiyomi. In the Movie 8, Kaguya was defeated by Ryoko and Ryutosho as they destroyed the dragon summoning box like Momiji told them to. In the Movie 6, Rude Shinrika Zamura mentions that she once taught him sorcery. Again. How was Iono was resurrected? The answer is the Shinzu blade. When Kaguya was defeated, it was never mentioned in the story that Kaguya stained the sword with her own blood and used its power to create the mist that Neo and Kiara fought through. Princess Ione is the daughter of the Beast King Iono, but unlike her father, She wishes for peace amongst the Sacred Realm Kingdom, not a war. After the supposed death of Queen Ruby, Princess Ione attempts to battle her father, but ends up being knocked unconscious. As she came to, she noticed the sword she wielded disappeared mysteriously.